powered by the Hell Campus Media.
Yeah. I believe in the future, that one day there will be a land filled with love, known to all the earth, where peace and togetherness will make us live as one. No segregation, but true federalism.
Hi everyone, my name is Queen Balogun Adejoke, Miss Nigeria International 2017. I am a graduate of English and Literary Studies, Adejoke University of Education. I have been a beauty queen for quite a while, like have contested for so many pageants, but this is the first international national pageant, Miss Nigeria International and all of that. Yes, I'll be contesting for Miss International World 2018 in the United States of America next year, April. That I'll be representing Nigeria, Yeah, I have so many posts and all of that. I think that's a little thing about me.
Say, I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
Okay, growing up, I grew up as the first daughter and the third born of a four family. I have two older brothers and a younger sister, so I'm like the mommy of the house, you know how it goes. I am my mother's daughter, that's what people call me, mommy's girl. I look so much like my mom, if that's what you want to know. Okay, I had my primary education at Oredola Nursery and Primary School in Ijebu, Ogun State. I had my secondary education. Firstly, I went to Anglican Girls Grammar School, a public secondary school for my junior secondary school certificate, and then I moved to Ijebu Diocese Anglican Girls Grammar School. It was around the time where the government returned the schools to the missionaries, so I attended the missionary school. I finished secondary school and I gained admission into Adejoke University of Education. I graduated in 2017. To the glory of God, I graduated with a second class upper, having that in English and Literary Studies department. That is so much hard work. Graduating, I have had so many life challenges, growing up with boys around me. Okay, yeah, I grew up as a tomboy, growing up among boys, how the lifestyle is. I grew up as a tomboy, and one of the many challenges I had was rape. I had so many sexual harassments coming from men. In fact, some harassments coming from women. You know how it goes in the industry. Growing up, I had like 2 to 3 sexual harassment recounts, and it was so sad. It was like so sad. I had the mental torture for a very long time. I didn't escape it in a very long time. And growing up that way, you couldn't tell people you had a rape incident, though they didn't go through, but then the beating, the harassment, the pushing, the tearing off your clothes and all of that, it was so bad. It wasn't as if I was actually raped, but I had a very near rape incident, not once, not twice. So I know how it goes. I know the mental torture. I know how I felt. I felt torn apart. And then growing up, because I had a very fast education. So when I was very young, that was in year 2000 when 2001 when Agbani Darego won Miss World. I remember I saw it on TV and I told my mommy straight to her eyes that one day I am going to be like Agbani Darego. And growing up in that kind of environment, people were like, what is this little girl saying? You understand? So I had so many challenges, merging school. In fact, I don't know how to put everything together, but I know my life, everything about my life has been a miracle, has been a miracle. I grew up in a Christian background. Then my family later broke apart. That means I'm a product of a broken home, and here I am today. So I'm just going to chip this in to someone listening to me out there, that the fact that you're a product of a broken home doesn't mean you can't be what you want to be. I had the urge, I had the vision, the dream since I was a child that one day I'm going to be like Agbani Darego. So that means I'm going for Miss International World and winning the crown. So watch out. So I'm just going to put this to people out there. Nothing in this life, as I always say, nothing in this life is worth dying for. Nothing in this life is a do or die affair. If you don't win it, another person will win it, and that doesn't mean you will die. You get what I'm saying? Another thing I'm gonna say is that challenges are gonna come. You're gonna face tribulations, but make up your mind. Learn to make up your mind. and learn to have a mind of your own, that if you want it, you go for it. If it's not working, then that doesn't mean you should quit. Quitters are not winners, okay? So I'm just going to put it out to people out there that challenges are going to come, tribulations are going to come, but please make up your mind and hold on to your God. Where is Kafi?
Who?
Kafayat.
She said she wanted to see some friends. Don't you think it's just too early for her to start making friends? For crying out loud, it's just our first few weeks on campus.
Don't you think you're gossiping?
I thought you loved gossiping.
Yes, I do, but only with professionals.
I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
Starting from my life, I started as a dancer. I was a professional dancer for a very long time. I have this talent of talking, so I used it. I was like a motivational speaker, kind of, but I was just into this talk show and all of that. And then getting into limelight in Nigeria is serious hard work, you understand? So I just had to leave that for maybe future. And I think I'm still going back into that. I like to talk. So from dancing, I stopped dancing, I went into that. Then later, I did a little bit of acting. So I still want to go into, I'm still going to film school, but I think I just left acting. Modeling, like I told you earlier, that I had a dream to be like someone since I was age 2, 3. So I went for what I wanted. And I'm not saying modeling is my priority. Education is really my thing. I want to teach people, you understand? That's why I studied education in school, you know. So yes, if I'm not modeling, I'll be a teacher.
I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
It was so hard. You know, merging paparazzi and merging school was terrible. It's a very, very terrible thing for a person, because if you do not have a mind of your own, like I said, you're going to miss it. You're going to live one for one. My mom is working so hard to send me to school. And I'm saying I want to go to modeling. What is she paying school fees for? I have to be able to merge it. Though it is so hard, burning midnight candles, waking up in the morning, thinking of one idea or the other to build up your modeling career, reading your books, it is so hard. But I was able to merge it together because I prioritized some things. You understand? I made sure that school came before any other thing. That's why I'm saying nothing is worth dying for. Because when you make up your mind that school comes before any other thing, that means you have to cut down some things. You have to really, really cut down some things. You have to let go of so many things. I've gotten jobs whereby the pay is so attractive, but then it comes during my exam period. Am I not going to read? So I made up my mind, prioritize school, because after school I can still go after all those things. So I prioritized school over modeling.
I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
Okay, basically I grew up with a mother that liked to give. She really loved to give people things. She liked to, she taught me that giving is just a nature I should grow up with, you know. And as a Christian, you have to learn to give. It is one of the gifts that we should exhibit as a Christian, you understand? Even God gave his life for us, so who are we not to give people what we have, okay? So my love for humanity, since I was in secondary school, I joined the Interact Club, which is like a baby club to the Rotary International worldwide. So I joined the Interact Club when I was in GSS 1 way back, because I really, really like to give people. I like to help people. I feel it makes me happy. Those are one of the little things or many things that really, really makes me happy. I like to give people things, a lot. So I joined the Interact Club to help me exhibit that the more. So as Miss Nigeria International 2017, my pet project is to crush cervical cancer. I really want to reach out to people, you know, women in particular, because they are the sole beneficiary of this pageant. So it is hashtag crush cervical cancer. Another humanity project I'm going to be doing is feed the elderly. I used to have a foundation then before I changed it to Poppy Print Foundation. It's called the Feed the Elderly Foundation, okay? This foundation is set to give out to old people, elderly people that are on the streets. They do not have a home, they do not have food to eat. So we're going to be feeding them. We're going to be feeding them. You know, I'm reaching out to sponsors now to please come sponsor this project and let us help these people together. Another humanity services I'm going to be doing this in 2018, I'm going to be having my birthday with the special children at Erobodom of the Nindis. So it is still coming up in August, so don't worry. So if you want to join the party with the children, please you can just get me a private message on my Instagram page at TheRealJJ with an underscore on Instagram, or my Facebook page. Please join this project. Let us help these people together and let's make Nigeria better.
Say, I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
For fun, maybe I just stay in my house and sleep or read. I really do like to read and I like to come up with ideas. So the only thing I do for fun is just to see. Yes, I like to see movies, Korean films. I know some of the girls are addicted to that too. I like to see Korean films, but most times their stories are stereotypes, you know. I like to see Indian movies too. And if I'm not doing that, I like to sleep. I like to sleep a lot. I just like to sleep and I like to see movies and read. So that's what I do for fun, because I'm not the outgoing type, you know.
Say, I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
Prayer is the most important thing in my life. I pray and I talk to myself a lot. I really enjoy talking to myself and talking to people. After I talk to my God, I communicate with God. After talking to God, the next person is to talk to myself. Speak some sense into my head. Okay, you did what nonsense yesterday, today you're not doing it. You said something to someone yesterday, today you're not saying it. You go back and apologize. I talk to myself a lot.
Say, I believe, oh yes, I believe, living in harmony.
For a student, one thing I advise people not to do in this age, because not everybody is a German machine like I am, is, are you sure you can merge school and paparazzi together? Think about it. If you can't finish school is just in how many years you'll be done, and then go for what you want. If you can, you have to prioritize some things, and I would advise you to prioritize school over modeling. Your jobs will come if they're meant for you. If they're not meant for you, they'll go to other people. But you don't leave school. Your parents can't be paying so much money, even if you're sorting your funds for yourself. You can't be going to lectures every day and just say because no, it's not done. So my advice to every young girl or young guy out there that want to be like me, or that want to be a beauty king or queen one day, is that get your priorities right. Nothing in this life is worth dying for. Take what is serious, and you don't just prioritize some things that are nonsense. Get your priorities right.
Babe, can you believe that smart has stopped picking my call? And anytime it does, it just keeps giving me sort of excuses.
Really?
Like seriously.
And he has done something with you, Abby?
Phone call.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, dear. Oh, geez.
Like seriously, see my life outside. I mean, men are just so wicked.
In fact, you're so mean.
Seriously,
it's fine.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, sure.
Babes. Fine, dear.
What's going on?
Nothing.
And why is Kathy looking so dull?
She remembered her great grandmother that died before she was born.
Haba. But I heard you guys talking about men. Don't tell me that dude called smart.
Nothing. To everyone that has been listening to me so far, that is still listening and that have listened, thank you so much for doing this. May God bless you, may God honor you. This is the Campus Youth TV, and it's still me, Queen Balogun Adejoke, Miss Nigeria International 2017, and let's stay tuned together. Let's get to know each other much better. Follow me on Instagram at TheRealJJ in full with an underscore. That goes TheRealJay with an underscore. On Twitter at JJ Balogun. That is JJ and J with Balogun. On Facebook, Balogun Adejoke Jumoke. Thank you so much. May God honor you.
On the beat is too flexing.